Hi Brighton young carers, my name is Jo Mundy from Live Love Hoop and I'm a professional hula hoop teacher. Now in this video we're going to do some hula hooping today. Don't worry if you've never hula hooped before in your entire life, I'm going to show you how. And if you're already a hula hooping expert, then hopefully you'll learn some new tricks as well. So this video, I'm going to show you how to hula hoop. We're going to learn lots of tricks on all different parts of our body. Then we're going to put together a little sequence or a choreography so you can put your moves together and show them off to your friends. And then finally, we're going to learn some games so you can play some silly games at home with your hoop. Okay, you ready to go? Let's get started. First, we're going to look at how to hula hoop on our waist. So before we even try and hula hoop, I want you to stand up nice and tall. Your feet are about hip widths apart and your legs are strong. So you've got strong legs, you've got a squeeze bottom and you're gently pulling your tummy muscles in. So you're nice and tall, you're not like this. Up nice and tall. Now the hoop is going to be touching you on your back here. Now if you can't quite reach, you might need to kind of bring your hands behind to bring the hoop. Or if you still can't manage holding the hoop like that, then it's okay to hold the hoop like this. But if you can, hoop on the back. We're going to give the hoop a big strong push in towards our tummy, almost like we're going to hit ourselves right on the belly button. So I spin a little bit just to wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, and push. And just see what happens with your hoop. It's probably just going to go straight to the ground, and that's totally fine. So let me turn around and show you what it looks like from the back. So we're here. Wind up and hit yourself in the tummy. And see how many times the hoop can go around before it hits the ground. It makes a big loud noise. Now, if you can't quite do it at the back, like I said, you can hold it at the front and then go, big push, and then let the hoop fall down. Excellent. So that's the first thing to do, is just to get the hoop spinning. So try that. You can try it one way, or you can try the other way. It doesn't matter which way you go. Once you've got the hang of that, then we can start trying to keep the hoop going. Now, the movement with our hoop is, as I push my hoop onto my belly, I'm going to start going forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. I don't want to do big circles with my hip, because big circles make the hoop fall down. So really big push onto your belly, big strong push, hitting yourself right in the tummy, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, like this. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Like I've got a string attached to your belly button and I'm going, come here, come here, come here. Push and push and push and push. But if the hoop falls down, don't worry, that's all part of hula hooping. So if it falls down, I want you to go, ta-da, and strike your best pose. Or maybe it's like this, yeah. Okay, so if it falls down, just go, yeah. And pick it straight back up again. Okay, so once you've got the idea of spinning the hoop on your waist, you can try turning in a circle, like this, or maybe even like this. Okay, so the way we do it is, as our hoop's going round, we need to check which way it's going. So for me, with my hoop is going this way round, or to my left. That's the way I'm going to turn, okay? If your hoop is going this way to your right, you're going to turn to the right. So let me show you. My hoop is going, I'm going to walk around in a circle this way, the same way as my hoop, and I'm pushing, and I'm pushing, and I'm pushing, and I'm pushing. So you give it a big strong push every time you take a step. Push, and push, and push, and push. If I was going the other way, that way, I go that way around, and I push, I push, I push, I push. If you go the other way, it's really hard because you're going against the hoop. We want to be going the same way as our hoop. So that's one way you can turn. Another way you can turn is you can do a really big spin. So you have to go the same way your hoop is going, just like before. So if my hoop is going this way, I'm going to do a spin, whee, that way. If my hoop is going that way, to the right, I'm going to go, whee. Otherwise the hoop's going to fall. So shall we give it a go? If your hoop's going this way, to the left, we're going to step on one foot, we're going to swing our arms, and we're going to go, whee. And remember, if our hoop falls down, ta-da, strike a pose. If your hoop was going to the right, this way, we step on our right foot and we go, whee. And if it falls, ta-da, So have a go. It should feel like the hoop is almost slowing down as you turn, but don't worry, you just keep hooping at the end. So big spin, and then don't forget to keep hooping with your tummy at the end. Something else we can try while the hoop's spinning on our waist is to try and dip our hands into the hoop, just like this. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for most of the hoop to come in front of me, and that's when I'm going to try and go whoop, in and out with my hand. So it's a bit tricky because you have to be in the right timing. So as I push my tummy, I'm going push, 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 dip, push, dip, push, dip. Give it a try. Don't worry. It's not going to hurt. I promise. The hoop's not going to bite you. Push, dip. You can choose either hand. Doesn't matter which hand you go for, but try and put it right down the front of your hoop without the hoop touching you or you knocking down the hoop. Okay? Give it a try. One hand and the other hand. If you can do that already and you think, oh, that's easy, you know what else you can do? You can do it while you're turning. Turning and dip. Oh, turning and dip. Woo. Woo. Give it a try. Now we're going to try hooping on a different part of our body. We are going to try hula hooping on our necks. Now, of course, if this doesn't feel nice on your neck and you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But if you want to give it a try, you're going to hold your hoop up on your neck and you're making sure it's flat. If you have it at an angle like this and it goes around, it could hit you in the face. So we make sure that our hoop is nice and flat. We give it a big, strong push, just like when we first started to learn to hoop. So just push it and don't do anything. Ooh, that feels interesting. So just feel it going around your neck. Then, once you get the feeling of the hoop around your neck, you're going to start moving your body side, 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 side. Okay? So we don't do this because that could be bad for our neck. We're doing like this. Side, side, side. Imagine you've got water in your feet and you're pouring the water into one foot and then into the other foot. Side, 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 side. Okay? Should we give it a go? Hoop on your neck. Wind it up. Big, strong push. And then side, 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 side. Woohoo! Now, if the hoop hits your shoulders, and falls down, see if you can put your hands in the air and try and catch it on your waist. Let's try it one more time on your neck. So it doesn't matter which way you go, whichever way that you think is best for you, choose that way. You're going to give it a big, strong push. Wind up, big push, side, 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 side. And then if it hits your shoulders, oh no, it's hitting my shoulders. Lift up and try and hula hoop on your waist. And don't forget, if the hoop just falls to the floor, cha, cha, you do your amazing pose. Okay, give it a go. Now we're going to have a look at hooping on a different part of our body. We're going to try hooping on our arm, just like this. Now, for this one, we're going to start with our arm out to the side, and you're going to use your other hand to put the hoop on. So just like this, up in your arm, or if you want, you can do it down on your wrist, lower down. Okay? From here, we're going to use our other hand to help us. We're going to pull the hoop up, so it's like doing a big swing, and then I'm going to let go, push, and then I'm bouncing my hand or my arm up and up and up. So you can see my knees are bouncing as well. You don't have to do that, but sometimes that can help. Or I can just bounce my arm up and down, up and down. Should we try that again? So the hoop is on your arm, here or here, your choice. Pull the hoop up with the other arm, pull it up and down. And then either bounce, 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 or arm goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Now be really careful as the hoop comes up that it doesn't come up and hit you in the face, okay? So be ready with the other hand to protect your face. I'm here, pull it up, down, and if you need to protect your face, you can do that. And bounce, and bounce. Now, if you can do this already and you think, yeah, I want to try something harder, can you put your other arm in, and take the other one out? Slide, hands together, so that your hands are coming together in the middle, and then the other one comes out. Slide, 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 and the other one comes out. Very good. Okay, give that a go. It might take a little bit of practice, but you can do it. Okay, now we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to try balancing our hoop. So, first balance we're going to try is holding onto the hoop in front of you, and we're just going to put it on top of your head. Find the right spot. There it is. Let go of your hands. Now, tricky thing. If you want to try walking. You might have to go very slowly at first so the hoop doesn't slide off, but see if you can walk and balance. Very good. Okay, step 2, if you want to try a different one. Exactly the same, except this time the hoop is at the back of you. Put it on your head, and then see if you can walk. And then you can speed up and go faster and faster and faster and faster, keeping the hoop on your head. Very good. Okay, let's try a little bit harder. Okay, this one we're going to try and balance on our hand. Okay, so I put my hand at the bottom of my hoop and my palm is flat like this. I'm going to look at the top of my hoop. Always look right at the top of the hoop because that will help you to balance. So my palm is under, nice and flat. I look at the top of my hoop and then I take the other hand away. And then I've got to keep looking at the top of my hoop. And if my hoop wobbles, I go underneath it. I'm trying to balance, and keeping the hoop as still as I can. Always looking at the top. If I look away, the hoop's going to fall. So give that a try. Hoop on your head at the front, hoop on your head at the back, and then the tricky one, balancing in your hand. All right, now we're going to have a go at rolling our hoop. Okay, so step 1, we're going to have your hoop. Make sure you have a little bit of room around you, okay? So maybe it's a good idea to try this outside or just clear anything away that could be a bit dangerous, okay? So we're going to roll our hoop. So we've got our hoop in front of us. I'm going to push my hoop with my hand on top, and I'm going to let go. Push, and off it goes. Now, if you've got someone to play with, you could roll it to them and they could roll it back. But if you want to try just rolling by yourself, there's another trick we can do. It's called a backspin. And this is what it looks like. I hold onto my hoop, I push it back, and I go, and my hoop comes back to me. I'm here, I push my hand back, and I pull my hoop. Can you see it went back towards me? Now, with this one, try and think about having your pointer finger on top of the hoop and you're grabbing onto the hoop like this. I'm pushing my hoop behind me, so most of the hoop is behind my leg, can you see? And then as I go to throw it, I'm thinking I'm throwing it forward, but I'm also pulling my hand back. So it's like this. Throw it up, but pull it back at the same time. All right, so I'm here, I go pull it back, and then I try and catch my hoop. The other thing you can do if you're getting it to roll it back towards you is you can dive through your hoop. So you can go roll, dive through your hoop, ta-da! Have a try. Okay, now we're going to try something that I bet you've done before, and that is skipping. But we're going to do it with our hoop. So our skipping looks like this, but we're going to start off a little bit slower. So we're going to hold the hoop in front of us. You're going to step one foot through, then the other foot, then the hoop's going to go over the top, over the top, over the top, and down. So we just go step, step, over, step, step, over. Now, if that's okay, then you can start jumping. So as the hoop comes up and down, make sure your grip is loose. So you're not gripping it too tightly as the hoop comes over, okay? So I'm here, I'm holding onto my hoop, holding it a little bit tighter, and then as I let go, I'm gonna loosen my grip. So I'm here, and skip, and skip, and skip, and skip. Now, if that's easy, you can do that already, you can try it backwards. Okay, so here I'm holding onto my hoop. It's going to go over my head, backwards, and then I'm going to step back. Bit trickier this one. Over the head, step back. Are you ready to try it fast? Ready? And jump, and jump, and jump. Don't trip over with that one. Okay, hoopers, now we're going to learn a sequence or a choreography where we put all of these moves together into a little routine. All right, so we're going to start with our hands inside the hoop. So my hands on the inside and the inside. Ooh, and then we're going to do like a little driving the car. drive the car, drive the car. Now we're going to flick the hoop back behind us. Flip back, like this. Now we're going to grab onto the hoop on one hand, whichever hand you want, and we're going to make the hoop go round to the front, like this. Woo, and catch. I'm going to turn around and show you from the back so you can follow along. So we start, hands on the inside, and we drive our car. We flip the hoop back once, and then we're going to grab on with one hand, and we're going to go, wee, and grab at the front. Now, if that bit's too tricky, don't worry, just stay at the front doing this. Okay, so that's the first bit. So we've gone here, here, and here. Then we're going to put the hoop on the ground. Ta-da! Now we're going to twirl the hoop around. So to do the twirling, I'm going to step back a bit, lean forward, and I'm going to squiggle the hoop around in my fingers. So I'm just doing this, walking my fingers along the hoop to make it twirl. Okay, let me show you from the back. So we go, hands on the inside, drive our car, flip back, flip to the front, hoop on the ground, and twirl. Now with our twirl, we're actually going to walk around the hoop at the same time. So other hand in the air, and we go walk, 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 walk. Good. Let's try it all together. So hands on the inside, drive your car, flip back, flip front, hoop down, other hand up, and walk, 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 and walk. So you get back to the start. Excellent. Now, once you're back to the start, we're going to do what's called the hooping hero pose, which looks like this. Okay? Now, how do we do that? So your hoop would be on the ground because we've just been doing the twirling. Your hands on top is going to grab the hoop. Your other hand is going to go inside the hoop and push out. So I'll show you from the side. I grab the hoop up. I put the other hand on the inside like this, and then I step back, and I make the noise. You can make whatever noise you want to make, okay? Kapow, whatever you like. Now, let's try it again, okay? Here, hand is on top of the hoop. I step back. As I do, I put my other hand on the inside, and I do my hooping hero. So this circle is framing your beautiful face. Okay, let's do the whole thing from the start. I'll turn around so you can follow. Hands on the inside, drive the car, flip back, flip front, hoop down, walk around. Walk, 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 and stop, hooping hero. Pull the hoop up, other hand on the inside, make your noise. Almost finished our routine. So once we're here, the hand at the back is going to go up into the inside. We're going to hold the hoop above our head and we're going to do a spiral like this. La 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 la, and the hoop's going to hit the back of us. When we're on the back, we're going to go ay, and do our hula hooping. Okay? Let's do the whole thing again. Hold on to your hoop. Hands on the inside, remember? Drive the car. Flip back. Flip front. Hoop down. Other hand up. Walk around. Twirl, 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 twirl. Hooping hero. Pull the hoop up. Other hand at the front. Make your noise. Hoop goes up. Other hand to the inside. And then turn and spiral the hoop down. Spiral, 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 spiral. When you get to the bottom, big strong push. Hey, and we're hula hooping. And now our finale, the thing at the end, is we're going to spin around in a circle, but we're going to do it the opposite way to our hoop. Okay, and I'll show you what happens. So I'm here, and I go, ta-da! So my hoop falls on the floor. Okay, so if your hoop normally goes this way, around to the left, you are going to turn around that way. If your hoop normally goes that way to the right, you're going to turn the opposite way. Don't worry if you forget, just let the hoop fall down anyway. Okay, so let's practice our spin around. So hoop on the waist, turn the opposite way, hands in the air. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Okay, let's do the whole sequence all together. Let's try. Hands on the inside, remember? Drive your car. Flip it back. Flip to the front. Hoop on the ground, other hand up. And twirl, and twirl, and twirl, and twirl. Hooping hero, pull your hand up. Other hand at the front. Make your noise. And then twirl it down. Spiral, 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 spiral. And on the waist. And then we turn the opposite way. Ta-da! And give me your best pose. Well done. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time facing you so you can see what it looks like. And you can follow along if you want. Okay, let's go. Hands on the inside. And drive, 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 drive. Flip back. Flip to the front. Hoop down. Walk. Spiral the hoop on the floor. And hooping hero. Other hand to the inside. Spiral down to the waist, to the waist, to the waist. And spin. And ta-da! Well done. Give yourselves a big clap and take a bow. Okay, hoopers, let's talk about some games you can play with your hula hoop. Game number 1 is called Who Can Hoop the Longest? Okay, now this is a challenge game. So you're going to get your hula hoop, put it on your waist, and then we're going to try different things and see if your hoop stays up or if it falls down. Now, don't worry if it falls down, okay? Just pick it up and keep going. So, hooping on the waist. Can you turn in a circle? Yeah. Okay, let's make it a bit harder. Can you do your arms like this? Up and out, up and out. Ooh, that's tricky, isn't it? Can you hula hoop and walk like a chicken? You've got to make the chicken noises too. Can you hula hoop and balance on one leg? Okay, okay. Oh, that's quite hard. Can you hula hoop and go down to the floor and back up again? Ready? Whoa. Oh, and then back up again. It's so hard. Don't worry if the hoop's fallen over. Can you hula hoop and try the other way? Oh, sometimes it's really hard going the other way. So give yourself some challenges. Maybe you can think of some new ones. Can you hula hoop and have a drink at the same time? Can you hula hoop and do some hopscotch at the same time? So try different things with your hula hoop, okay? And see how you get on. Okay, game number 2. This game is called Hoop Animals, okay? So for this game, we're going to hold your hoop on your back like this. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, turn. We're going to turn around in a circle like this. So you can either hold your hoop, or if you're getting good at hula hooping, you can spin around like this and let the hoop fall down. Then I'm going to shout out an animal, and that's the animal you have to be. Okay, I'll give you an example. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, tiger, okay? So you can either have your hoop spinning, or if you want to just hold it and spin, that's fine. Ready? 1, 2, 3, tiger! Rah! Rah! You have to be the best, scariest tiger that you can be. Okay, let's try it again. I'm going to do another one. All right, I'm not going to tell you this time. So hoop on the waist, holding it or spinning it. Let me think. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, turn. Puppy dog. Okay, so you get the idea. Now what you need to do is to think of your favorite animals. You can either write them down on a list, or if you've got someone else there, they can shout them out so you don't know what's coming next. Okay, and play your hoop animals. All right, the last game that you can play is called The Greatest Hooper. Now, this game is a performance game. So what you're going to do, you're going to get your hoop and you're going to choose a hoop name for yourself. Ooh, so maybe you could be the amazing hoopstress, or you could be hooptacular, or you can choose any name that you want for your performance name. And then you're going to get your audience. So your audience can be people. They could be your toys. They could be maybe your friends on video. And you have them ready. And you get them to clap you as you come on your stage. And then you can show off your best hoop moves. So you can do our sequence that we learned, or you can choose any of your best hoop moves, the one you like the most. And you're going to perform to your friends. Ta-da! And at the end, you'll take a bow. And that is your greatest hoop performance. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. I hope you had a really great time hooping with me. I had a really good time teaching you. Now remember, keep practicing. Don't worry if the hoop drops, just pick it up and have lots and lots of fun. See you later.